investors and speculators throwing money at anything. And you might say that the same is happening today. You take out the movers and shakers, the rest of the market is trying to figure out, okay, who's going to win? There are some obvious winners now.
What if I told you that Cathie Wood, the visionary behind ARK Invest, is quietly preparing for the next digital arms race? Not in electric vehicles, not in crypto, but in something much bigger. A silent war is being fought right now, not with weapons, but with data, algorithms, and artificial intelligence. And Cathie Wood believes the winners of this war won't be the strongest, but the smartest. While most investors are distracted by the Teslas and Nvidias of the world, Cathie Wood's attention has shifted toward the companies defending this new AI frontier, the ones building the infrastructure that protects nations, enterprises, and the global economy itself. This isn't about hype or headlines. It's about revolutionary innovation. Companies that are literally rewriting the world's digital DNA, where cybersecurity fuses with AI and data becomes the world's new defense weapon. And as investors panic over short-term noise, Cathie Wood sees three names quietly leading this transformation before Wall Street fully wakes up. Each of them stands at the crossroads of AI security and intelligence, and together they form what Cathie Wood calls a paradigm shift in digital defense. So let's dive deep into why these three AI defense stocks might just be her most powerful bet of this decade, and why November 2025 could be your window before the next major surge begins. 1. Palantir Technologies, ticker PLTR. Few companies have shifted their narrative as dramatically as Palantir. Once dismissed as an overhyped data startup, Palantir is now the backbone of the world's most advanced AI and defense networks. And its Q3 2025 earnings proved that the company isn't just surviving, it's accelerating. In the latest report, Palantir's total revenue jumped 63% year-over-year, reaching $790 million, and its U.S. commercial revenue exploded 121%. That's not just growth, that's ignition. CEO Alex Karp called it a turning point for Palantir's commercial business, and he wasn't exaggerating. The company has now posted 7 consecutive profitable quarters, solidifying its place as one of the few AI players with real earnings power. The momentum doesn't stop there. Palantir just raised its full-year revenue outlook, now projecting $4.39 to $4.40 billion in total 2025 sales, up from about $4.15 billion, previously well above analyst expectations. But what makes November special? Timing and contracts. In July, Palantir landed a $10 billion deal with the U.S. Army to develop AI-driven battlefield analytics, one of the largest defense tech contracts in history. A few months later, NATO adopted Palantir's AI-enabled warfighting system, sending its stock soaring as defense agencies worldwide race to integrate its software. In plain English, Palantir's software is becoming the nervous system of modern defense and intelligence. Governments, logistics giants, and healthcare systems are now relying on Palantir's Foundry and AIP artificial intelligence platform to make mission-critical decisions in real time. Even after a massive run-up earlier this year, Palantir trades at around US $185.92 per share, with a market cap just over US $443.40 billion. That might sound expensive, but when you factor in its 60% plus growth, new AI contracts, and the long-term global shift toward data-driven defense, Palantir could still be early in a multi-year expansion. For Cathie Wood, Palantir represents the AI government stack, a platform that will only grow as data becomes the new oil and intelligence becomes the new currency. 2. CrowdStrike Holdings, ticker CRWD. If Palantir is the brain, then CrowdStrike is the shield, the cyber sentinel standing between chaos and control. In an age where AI systems run corporations, governments, and critical infrastructure, cybersecurity is no longer optional, it's existential. And no one has built a better digital immune system than CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike's Falcon platform now protects more than 30,000 organizations worldwide, with AI-powered threat detection operating across 200 countries. CrowdStrike reported $1.06 billion in revenue, up 25% year-over-year, driven by strong demand for its Falcon AI cybersecurity platform. Gross margins stayed high at 78%, non-GAAP 80%, levels unheard of in traditional software. But it's the strategic moves that make this November different. CrowdStrike recently expanded its European Threat Intelligence division, publishing a landmark report showing that Europe now represents 22% of global ransomware victims, up sharply from last year. To meet this growing demand, CrowdStrike is accelerating its global partner network and expanding its distributor-led services across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. What's even more impressive, CrowdStrike is being recognized as a visionary in the 2025 Gartner Magic Quadrant for SIEM and cloud security, proving it's not just defending networks, but redefining them. As the company scales internationally, the economics are improving rapidly. Subscription revenue is recurring and sticky, retention rates remain near 120%, and AI-driven automation is boosting productivity. CrowdStrike is essentially printing operating leverage, and that's exactly what investors want heading into a lower-rate environment in 2026. Cathie Wood has praised companies like CrowdStrike for leading the transition into autonomous cybersecurity, systems that protect themselves using AI and machine learning. If you're betting on the continued rise of cyber threats and the growing integration of AI into everything, CrowdStrike stands as one of the most critical assets in digital defense. This isn't just a growth stock, it's a digital fortress with global scale and decades of tailwind ahead. 3. Palo Alto Networks, ticker PNW. And then there's Palo Alto Networks, the quiet giant transforming itself into the world's most powerful AI security ecosystem. For years, Palo Alto was known for its firewalls and enterprise security appliances, but that's old news. Under CEO Nikesh Arora, Palo Alto has become a cloud-first, AI-driven cybersecurity titan, fusing data, identity, and automation into one cohesive platform. At its 2025 Ignite conference, the company unveiled a wave of next-gen products: Prisma AIRS 2.0, Cortex Cloud 2.0, Prisma Browser, and AgentX, all designed to secure the AI era. These platforms leverage AI to autonomously detect and respond to network threats in real time, adapting faster than human analysts ever could. And just a few months ago, Palo Alto announced a blockbuster $25 billion acquisition of CyberArk Software, a deal that cements its leadership in identity and access security, one of the fastest-growing segments in cybersecurity. The combined platform gives Palo Alto unmatched scale in securing everything from passwords to AI-driven decision systems. Financially, Palo Alto has been rock solid. Q3 2025 revenue came in at $2.35 billion, up 14%, while free cash flow remained above $800 million, providing the financial firepower to keep investing aggressively in R&D and strategic acquisitions. For Cathie Wood, this is what makes Palo Alto so compelling. It's not just keeping pace with AI innovation, it's using it to create autonomous cyber defense systems at scale. So, while the market chases short-term hype, Cathie Wood is once again looking a decade ahead. She's betting on the convergence of AI and defense, where Palantir provides intelligence, CrowdStrike delivers protection, and Palo Alto enforces the perimeter. Together, these three form the AI Defense Trinity, a new kind of infrastructure that will guard the digital world and drive massive growth in the next industrial revolution. Because in the war for data, the real winners won't be those who build the biggest chips, but those who protect, analyze, and weaponize information itself. So as investors worry about rate cuts or market corrections, remember, the future is already being coded. And if Cathie Wood is right, these three AI defense giants could be the backbone of the next decade's greatest investment story.